Hey, what's going on, my friends? This is Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. And this morning, we are going to be talking to Joe, a full-time marketing agency owner who has built a side hustle with affiliate marketing. And I was joking with him a little bit before we started because he has his name on his jacket there, and I recognize that as a total dad move. So he and I are kindred spirits, and I believe you are going to be kindred spirits with him as well. Joe, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks for having me.
So tell us the story about the hoodie and getting which you can tell us a little bit about your business that you have there. And of course, we need to know why you're the only one in the office who wears the hoodie with your name on it, but nobody else does because they don't think it's cool.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, so I got a marketing agency and I got 5 employees. I thought it'd be cool to get everybody, personalized hoodies with their logo and the name. Apparently, I'm the only one that thought that was cool because I'm the only one that still wears it. But I'm probably 10 years older than everybody in the office as well. But yeah,
What kind of shoes do you got on? Do you got on white New Balance by any
I
chance?
haven't. I'm not at that stage yet. I did see some at Costco the other day, and I was pondering whether or not I should actually buy those or not. So yeah.
You're like they started to look attractive, right? You're getting that now. I wear New Balance. I don't know if I have any laying around or not, but I actually am not in total dad mode this morning. I actually have Gucci sandals on, but of course, Joe, with socks, right? With socks. You know,
Yeah, I've got I wear Crocs socks with my Crocs and my the luxury.
I don't know when that point was to where I just stopped worrying about being cool all the time, but it has officially happened. We
I'm
are
looking
all the
forward
way
to
there.
being a grandpa so I can start getting back to Velcro. So
Yes, exactly. I mean, totally, dude. Totally. Like the pain that we put ourselves through to look good in the prime of our life is just ridiculous. So cool, man. So you have a marketing agency. So you start and you're also in Montana, right?
yeah, Missoula, Montana. Yep.
Wow. So there's actually internet businesses up there versus just like farming and building and stuff. That's pretty cool to know.
Yeah, we actually have a shopping mall and a couple movie theaters, and people don't ride horse. Not everybody rides a horse, so yeah, it's pretty cool.
Restaurants and stuff.
We got an Applebee's, and yeah,
Applebee's cool. Cool. I like Applebee's.
yeah.
So how did you get into starting a marketing agency, and who have you been serving? Because I think it's a unique perspective. We haven't had a whole lot of people on the show who run marketing agencies, and so I don't think a lot of people maybe are aware of what some of the challenges. There's obviously certainly payoffs and there's benefits, and you clearly have that as a business. There's
Yeah.
also challenges to starting it up, and there's a lot of moving parts in it, but we'll get to that. How did you get started with your marketing agency, and kind of who are the customers that you serve in it?
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's kind of interesting story because I had a new wife and a new baby back in 2009, and I moved back to Montana. I'm originally from here, but I had been living away. Moved back to Montana. Just wanted to raise my kids in, where I grew up. And so, 2009 job market was horrible, and my dad's buddy from 20 years ago. I was kind of talking to him, hooked up with him, and he was like, "You know what? I have always wanted to get into the carpet cleaning business. I've done all the research and the footwork, and I know what it takes to start it." He goes, "I don't really want to do it." He was getting ready to retire, and he goes, "I'll help you do it, free of charge. Just let's sit down and figure this game out." So I was like, "Carpet cleaning? What? Like, what?" You know? So we did that, and I started making some money, and I was supporting my family. It was just a exciting feeling. So I said, I wonder if I could, take it online as well, like start getting clients online because I was doing like Valpak ads and newspaper ads and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So I taught myself how to build a little website, a little WordPress website. Um, we figured out the SEO thing, which was not that hard back in the day.
Mm,
And my website got ranked up at the top after like 3 or 4 months, and my phone just blew up. I'm talking 5 to 10 calls a day of
mm,
people wanting carpet cleaning. And I got so busy that I was booked out 2 weeks. And then I also had like another guy in town that I become friends with that had a carpet cleaning business. I'm giving him all the overflow work.
mm.
And I'm just like, but I get on like the internet forums and I am with carpet cleaners, and they're all the biggest complaint is, how do I get more jobs? How do I, and I'm just like drowning in work here. So I'm
Nice.
like telling people, you got to get a website, you got to figure out SEO, you got to rank it. And they're like, most of them are like, no, and so I was like, I'll do it for you. I did it for myself. Like, I'll throw me a few $100s and I'll do it for you.
Mm,
It
mm,
just had people like left and right wanting this service. It was such a new thing back then. And so that was kind of like my side hustle while I was cleaning carpets. And then in 2014, I had a couple employees doing carpet cleaning, and I'm making more money with the marketing side of it. And I'm just like, and my employee at the time for carpet cleaning is like, I'd love to buy this from you at some point. And I said, like, a week later, it was his. Like, I had just gotten rid of. I was tired of
The
cleaning
the carpet cleaning business itself.
the carpet cleaning business itself. Yeah, it's just kind of a
Nice.
headache, and it wasn't that fun to me anymore. And so in
Sure.
2014,
I can't understand that at all. I can't imagine, you know?
yeah, yeah, you've been there. Yeah.
I
Uh,
mean, just carpet cleaning. I mean, I don't know. I think about that, and it's like my initial reaction was the same reaction that you had when the guy pitched you, the older guy on carpet cleaning. You're like,
right.
carpet cleaning?
Yeah.
What?
But I gotta say, it fed my family for 4 or 5
I get it.
years.
And
And
it's a simple business that, like, every time you're coming in, you're doing the same thing. And that's the challenge that we ran into, my dad and I doing construction, like building and remodeling, was you come into a job and there's like 20 different things, trades, so you're going to Home Depot back and forth, you rip a wall out, there's some new thing that you need, and it's almost impossible to get through a job and still have money at the end of the job for profit, because you go into it, you bid it a certain way, and then all kinds of things pop up and unexpecteds pop up. And that's kind of like a restaurant who has 100 things on the menu versus a restaurant who just, like, Five Guys serves hamburgers and hot dogs. Like, it's just a simple business. And I
yeah,
see carpet cleaning as a simple business. And I think, like, I had a not to I think there's a unique lesson in this. I was working construction, remodeling back in 2007 and 8 with my dad for a guy, um, who was doing flips and stuff. And I said, well, why don't you get into mansions and why don't you get into bigger money things? And he says, I just do cheese pizzas, Dave. Like, I don't get into calzones. I don't get into meatballs. I don't get into, I just do cheese pizzas, man. And that's my wheelhouse, because I know it's simple. There's not all these high end shit. Like, I understand the material list. I understand that. And we put a lot of the same materials in each house, and it's a system.
yeah,
So I think there's a lot of wisdom just in that, in any business.
yeah,
And the more that I think us internet marketers try to complicate our business, we try to be everywhere. We try to do everything. We jump in and we start with another shiny business and then another, instead of just staying the course and just letting the business build and grow, even if it's building a TikTok channel, even if it's building a YouTube channel, even if you're focused on that and building your email list. Like, you do that cheese pizza for long enough, you'll eventually be successful with it. And I think too many of us jump over and want to get a calzone, and we want to start selling meatball subs, and we want to add all these additional toppings instead of just sticking with that cheese pizza model. And it tends to get overwhelming. And then we try to we get 10%, because we're putting 10% here, 10% there, 10% there, 10% there. We get 10% back instead of 100% getting 100% back from one thing. That came up for
yeah.
me.
That falls right into like kind of how my journey went. Is so I got I got this marketing agency, and I got clients and demand, and I'm kind of a unique niche person, because I'm just working with carpet cleaners at the beginning. Now I'm working with a handful of different service companies, but I still pretty niche. Um, But I tried, instead of doing just websites and SEO, I tried adding Google Ads, and I had like this review program, and I wanted to create a CRM for them, and I had all this stuff going on, and I had 12 employees at one point, and it was a massive headache for not a big profit, honestly,
Yeah.
not a big jump in profit. So I'm in that mode of simplifying, slimming everything down, and getting back to kind of like the roots of just offering SEO, just web design, being the best in my vertical as I can be. And then, but I had at one point, right around January, I had somebody that was interested in buying my agency,
Mm,
and I was kind of excited because I was like, okay, I get to do something else, and I've always wanted to get into this affiliate thing. So so the guy was managing the business, and he's also like wanting to buy it. And so him managing gave me all this extra free time, and I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna really dig in and get going on this affiliate thing. So that's when I found Legendary,
mm,
and um, I ran with that, and I've done some stuff with Legendary, but I've also done affiliate stuff. I tried like a diet pill. I
mm,
tried a financial course on how to trade, day trading and stuff like that, promoting
mm,
that. And I've made money off all of them, you know what I mean? And so, and it's cool. And I've kind of just been dabbling with the affiliate thing. I haven't gotten real serious about it.
mm,
But so the guy that was going to buy the business, he backed out. That deal fell through, and he actually even quit. So now I'm kind of back in the trenches of running the business again.
mm,
And that's kind of, but I'm motivated to simplify, give myself more free time. And now my new goal is to figure out, I've got all these service guys. I've got an email list of 4,000 people. All these
mm,
guys, know, like, and trust me. And most of them have bought things from me or watched my videos, read my emails, all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
So now I'm in this mode of like I'm on the search for some kind of affiliate product that will benefit them and provide me like another channel of income on the affiliate side. And I haven't found that product yet, or that service. I found some stuff that I think would be good and help these guys, but it's like a one-off affiliate thing. I'm looking for that recurring monthly on something. So that's kind of where I'm at in the stage of this journey here.
Interesting. Interesting. That list of 4,000 people, are those all carpet cleaners?
No, they're all different home service. So carpet cleaners, plumbers, HVAC, some electricians, some remodeling guys.
Mm,
Um, we've kind of expanded the niches. I've almost felt like I kind of tapped out the carpet cleaning niche after a while.
you mean nationwide?
Yeah, nationwide.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
uh,
dude.
it just the guys that are really interested in the internet marketing thing. I feel
Yeah.
like they're on my email list and they know of me and stuff like that.
Wow.
So, yeah,
It's just interesting because I mean, you've got a list right there of 4,000 home service providers, and that's a niche, man. I mean, that's a niche, and I like that you're really trying to utilize everything that you have, the asset that you have before just burning it and saying, "Oh, I want to abandon this and I want to go over in here and I want to do internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and just start over here." I see way too many folks who want to abandon everything that they have
yeah,
just to start something totally new because they just can't quite yet see how to monetize it and how to turn that little rough diamond into a beautiful, shining, sparkling, profitable diamond. And I think for those of you who are listening to what Joe just said, he said that I'm currently looking for. I'm in the search for. I've got my eyes open. I'm in the process of seeing how I can creatively offer, whether it be an affiliate marketing product, even if it might end up being a course, a coaching program, an event, right? That you can offer to this list of 4,000 people who absolutely have shown that they're interested in growing their business using internet marketing strategies, or at least they're looking for lead generation strategies. Quite frankly, they don't care whether they're online or offline. And quite frankly, I don't care whether my lead generation strategies, even for my courses, coaching events, and affiliate products, are offline or online.
Right.
I just happen to be able to generate more leads online than I can offline. But I can tell you guys right out here without a shadow of doubt, if I could go and generate more leads offline through pamphlets, flyers, drop cards, mailers, I would be doing that. I would be doing that.
I'll tell you what, postcards are still a powerful way to market.
Yeah.
A lot of my clients use postcards. I've used postcards in the past with both
Yeah.
my businesses, and
Well,
yeah,
for certain businesses, they are like when you're going to be, when you're doing some sort of a home service thing and you're selling to people who are maybe in a certain demographic or age group, right? Who may not be as internet savvy or who may not feel as safe and secure shopping and researching online. For the majority of their life, they've been going to their mailbox. That's what they're used to. They go through their mail. They're not like us millennials.
and the competitions for junk mail is much lower than it used to be because there's just not as many. Everybody's going to the internet, so I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this opens up a little opportunity for people that still want to do the old school way, and the ones that are doing it the old school way right now. Usually, the copy and the marketing on those postcards or mail outs or whatever are really bad, so it's not that hard to stand apart. So
Yeah, totally, man. Totally. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Did you ever hear of Joe Polish and his carpet
yeah,
cleaning marketing system?
yeah, I had a couple beers with Joe Polish
Nice.
when I first got started. Yeah, before he was as big as he is now, before he was
Yeah,
hanging out with Branson and all that. So yeah,
that's where he started was marketing to carpet cleaners. He was a dead broke carpet cleaner. He's got a really vivid and entertaining story that he tells, and I'm sure you do too. But I've heard his a couple of times, and it's really powerful. He was a dead broke carpet cleaner, and he's got this big story, and then he learned how to generate leads, and blew his is almost identical to yours, right?
yeah,
And then he started selling. As a matter of fact, I brought up the sales letter to his system right as we were on the, as you were talking here. He's got, and this is something that he started selling back many years, if not decades ago, but it's the new Rich Cleaner system, right? 4 easy strategies from Joe's highly successful Rich Cleaner system that can have your schedule booked solid within a week. This is your ultimate solution to getting more jobs, more customers, and higher prices. And this is completely and totally tailored and targeted towards carpet cleaners. He's and if you just read the headlines, it tells a story. If you're just scanning, I wasn't always as successful. In fact, I started out as a dead broke carpet cleaner who stumbled upon mega success. My business was failing miserable. On a clear, hot day in April, something happened that changed everything, right?
yeah,
Now, there is nothing wrong with your business. There is something wrong with you, right? I decided at the moment I would figure out how to make a success of my carpet cleaning business or die trying, right? I mean, it's just, so many of us think, and we get so boxed into one industry. And so many of you who are working in a specific niche, whether it's make money online, and say you're promoting a product like Legendary or some other make money online system that you found, or training that you're an affiliate for, or ClickFunnels or whatever. The only marketing that you ever look at is marketing in that niche, right? And then you sit around and you say, well, why does it seem like all my people have already seen my marketing before? You know what I mean? And it's because you're only looking in your niche. But if you look outside of your niche at some of the people like Joe Polish and this, and I wouldn't even remember this unless you brought it up. And then I remembered Joe's story, but the copy, the angle. I mean, if you look at the structure of this sales letter, and this is a beefy sales letter. I mean, there's a lot of copy in here to read and look at how a long form direct response sales letter had successfully sold a $1,200 product. How he tells the story, how he pinpoints the pains, how he reveals his solution, how he stacks bonuses. This is a thing that I wouldn't doubt is how he's got the bonuses here. He's got the risk reversal with the 365-day money back guarantee. He's got the testimonials on here. And a page like this, as ugly as it is, right? Some would look at this and say ugly, is still going to outconvert all of your pretty pages that you built on, Wix or whatever that you think look or Squarespace or whatever. Why? Because there's only one thing that this page is engineered to do. It's make a sale. It's not to allow you to navigate through the site and just see if this is a good thing that you might want to do, and then you go somewhere else and buy. It's here to directly get a response for you to buy. And then it takes you over to a checkout page. And on that checkout page, he offers, 3 payments of $3.99 with $2.97 down, or pay in full $12.97. And what is it? Even back 15, 20 years ago, when this was something that was his main focus, and he went from being a carpet cleaner to now selling a lead generation training for carpet cleaners, what is he doing? He's selling information, which is the core 4 things that we teach here, which no, they're not the newest. It's not the newest, trendiest, hottest, drop shipping Amazon. Let's game the system. Let's flip sneakers. Let's whatever the hottest thing you see the guru fanboys on Instagram talking about, flipping NTFs, buying Bitcoin and having a great week and then wanting to kill yourself the next. It's selling information through the vehicle of the core 4, which is courses, coaching, events, or doing affiliate marketing. And Joe, I don't know about you. I know you're in the agency business, and I know you're serving clients, and there's absolutely a benefit to doing that business. But in my 10 years of being online, I've not found a more enjoyable and lucrative business model than selling information personally.
Yeah. No, and I'm doing both. I've got my own course. If carpet cleaners don't want to hire us to do it, they can spend $500 and get a video course on how we do it.
Do you got a sales page for that or anything?
I do, and I'm kind of embarrassed because it's not very good. It's just a video and then a couple paragraphs and some testimonials. But now you got me thinking about going back to Joe Polish's stuff and kind of getting a refresher on copywriting and going through. And yeah, I haven't pushed it hard because it's almost kind of like a lead into actually working with us.
Sure. Well, what I would be thinking about if I was you, and we haven't even talked about affiliate marketing, right, dude? Because what I like to do is I like to squeeze every drop out of every piece of fruit that's on the table. It's called low hanging fruit, right? Yeah. And sure, the low hanging fruit for you is absolutely some affiliate offers that you just know how to promote. You understand the psychology of the customer. You can put up some either sites or run some quick ads or whatever and get some sales. You said you did that.
Yeah.
But you've also got low hanging fruit, which is you understand the customer in the service, the home service niche. Like you understand the pain points and you know how to speak that language. So if I was you, this would be something that I would be thinking about, and this is unsolicited advice, of course. Hopefully, it's welcomed. But I'm just brainstorming here. I would go back and I would look at if your sales page you feel is not converting, because I don't care about your emotions and what you feel about it. That's a common thing. Like, oh, I'm embarrassed by it. But if that bad boy's converting 3 to 5% on cold traffic.
Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Could you just zoom in on your browser there a little bit, just so it's a little larger on our screen?
Sure. Like that.
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay. So, and by the way, this is I'll even put Joe's link in the comments. I mean, not this Joe, but the Joe Polish and if you want to, we'll share your links here shortly, Joe, to your TikTok channels or whatever else you got. But here's what I would be thinking about. I would be thinking about how can I touch up and clarify my offer and either make one offer for all home service providers, attention, roofers, plumbers, carpenters, and anybody who works as a contractor or works on people's or inside people's homes. Let me show you the most, like, how I went from dead broke carpet cleaner to generating more leads than I knew what to do with. Parentheses, I was giving leads to buddies I had so many, and how this system can be replicated and duplicated inside any home service business, from roofers to carpet cleaners, right? And now you've got an offer, and you've got an offer for, let's say, your course, and now you can run ads, or you can do TikTok videos, or all of, you can do SEO, and you now have an offer that doesn't just relate to carpet cleaners, because you feel that you had ran through most of them in the nation, which I would push back on that a little bit, Joe, but there is a good possibility you know your business more than I do. But I can guarantee you what you haven't touched is every plumber, roofer, carpenter,
Right.
who
Right.
who is, you know what I mean, who is in the country, who wants to generate more leads and wants to get more business.
Yeah. And and working with those guys has kind of been kind of the shift, because they have a higher per job return, and so it's easier for them to make pay us for marketing and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's part of the shift as well. But yeah, no, that's I love that advice. Thank you. Yeah.
I saw a guy the other day who was, and I didn't save the ad on Facebook, but I wish I did, because he was absolutely he was pitching a lead generation system for roofers. And if you think about the training that you guys might offer to any niche, I mean, what you're essentially offering is a lead generation training. If you have a strategy, if you have some way that you could help businesses, whether it be attorneys, whether it be dentists, doctors, chiropractors, get more business, what essentially the best and easiest thing to teach them is just how to get more leads, right? Because then what they do with those leads is up to them, or maybe that could be the upsell, right? The upsell could
Actually, yeah, I'm selling lead generation
well,
training.
well, you also can go back and watch the replay, but yeah, you're selling lead generation training, because if you try to sell everything, like how to get leads, how to close sales, how to all this stuff, like, it might almost be too much, and it's too much maybe for you to teach within one thing. But
Yeah.
you could go out here, Joe, and you could sell for $37 or for $99 or even for $19.95, $27. You could sell a lead generation training to be able to pay for your advertising, just to get people in the door. And I tend to be a fan, as much as some people are fans of trying to sell something higher ticket right away. I'm all for that. But I also am a fan for allowing people to get an appetizer and experience what it's like to be able to get your course. And then what you could do, and I'm sure that you own ClickFunnels, because I can see Russell's book there on the back of your your table there.
Yeah.
What you can do, and I'll show you this right here, right now, just in case anybody is wondering what I'm talking about. I'll give you a specific example. So I was selling training to network marketers how to generate more leads. All right. And we all know what a network marketer is, right, Joe?
Yep.
Okay. It's a Amway, Herbalife, all this kind of stuff. So what I did was, because I was initially a network marketer and had a hard time getting leads, like, I knew this customer. So effortlessly get signups into your network marketing business every day without using old, outdated recruiting methods you hate. Former construction worker reveals the simple sign-up system he used to sign up over 3,000 people and build a team of 250,000 all online. That was my specific result of actually building a network marketing team on the internet. But if we go back and just replace the words, watch this: effortlessly generate leads into your roofing business every day without using old, outdated lead generation methods, like parentheses, like handing out business cards that you hate. Former carpet cleaner work reveals the simple lead generation system he used to go from dead broke to more jobs than he could handle. And ironically, the system works for roofers, carpenters, plumbers, and anyone in the home service business, right? And what I was doing was I was selling a little $3.95 little training, right? I had a sales video similar to what you described, had some copy on it, had some testimonials and stuff, a little bit about my story with some pictures and stuff, right? And when somebody would, I talked about, it was 5 videos. And then the other thing that I offered was a couple of templates, and I offered a phone call. Okay. And so, so they would buy it, right? They would buy it, check out. Okay. And then I would deliver it right here on this page. So it wasn't even a membership site, dude. It was just 5 videos that I just, as soon as they bought, they just went to a page like this. And I said, claim your templates, book your call. And on the call, because remember, we only sold them something for $3.95. That's not going to, you're not going to get rich on that. On the call, I would offer them a full day training via Zoom for $997, where I would show them how to set everything up. And I would also give them scripts and show them how to close sales. Right. So what happened was, everybody who bought something for $3.95 was so overwhelmed with the value that I gave in these videos for $3.95. We had a sales conversion rate of like 16 to 20% on the phone, which is insanity, right? For this $997 thing. And Joe, what I did was once a month, I got on a Zoom call on a Saturday with the 40 or 50 people who bought the $997 training that month, right, on the phone, which ended up being $40,000, $50,000 in revenue, right? And I just trained them for a full day on a Saturday on Zoom. And it didn't even get in the way with anything else that I was doing, right? You have your agency. That's just an example, right? That's just an example of how to sell some sort of a lead generation training to a specific niche, how to deliver it, and then even how to monetize it with a higher end upsell that you could sell, over the phone. What comes up for you as I show you that?
I mean, I could basically just copy what you're doing right here and do something very similar. I've already got the course ready to go.
Yeah.
It does have overwhelming value, for someone that's actually gonna check it out. So
totally.
Yeah, no, now you got my wheels spinning, and yeah, okay.
Nice.
Can I get a link to what you were just showing
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah. I'll share that stuff with you, and you can, I shared it because I want to, help you and see if there can be some low hanging fruit that you can squeeze,
Yeah.
out of your additional, out of your current stuff that you're already doing. But let's talk a little bit about your affiliate marketing business too, because you came on, you said you sold a couple of products in different niches. What was your marketing strategy that you used? For those of you just tuning in, Joe said that a few minutes ago that, what ultimately brought him to Legendary was he wanted to do some affiliate marketing and sell some info products that were outside of his current niche and sharpen his marketing skills. And so you came in, you found a couple of different products and wealth niche, make money online niche, couple of other niches, and you made some sales, and you've made $5,000 or $6,000 doing that. How are you marketing those particular information products? Did you do SEO? Did you do TikTok?
I did YouTube and I did TikTok. So I already had a little bit of a YouTube following with the service guys, because that's how I got a lot of my leads for my marketing agency. So I was like, I had a guy, one of my actual clients, carpet cleaner, was like, hey, I started selling this diet pill and they have an affiliate program. I think you'd be awesome at it, Joe. I was like, well, let me just interview you on YouTube and I'll put my affiliate link below and see what happens. Just kind of like a shot in the dark. We did a 15-minute interview with him. He lost 100 pounds and we had before and after pictures and all that. And I said, if anybody wants a free trial or a trial for $30, click below. Next thing I know, I'm making like $200 a week off this one 15-minute interview I did. And so I'm like, okay, there is something to this affiliate thing. And then I found you guys and started getting into the TikTok thing, and I built it up to about 8,000 followers. That's when I had a bunch of free time. I have to admit, I haven't been active on TikTok for the last couple of weeks. But and I'm promoting the legendary stuff, and it sure enough, I'm starting to get every couple of days I get an email saying you've earned a commission, and and so it's just kind of like this background money that's starting to come through from the upfront work I did on YouTube and TikTok. So
Yeah.
so now I'm like, you know what? That's cool. I know it's possible to make all this money with affiliate. Made a few $1,000s, but now I'm kind of like I said, shifting gear. Like, wait, I have all these people that trust me.
Yeah.
Why can't I sell them? Like, offer them an affiliate product?
Yeah.
But I have there's a lot of stuff I could sell these guys, and since they trust me, they'd probably buy it. And I'd probably make a bunch of money. But is it really going to benefit them? And what's the long play here? Like I said, I want that recurring income coming in. What's going to benefit them and give me a recurring income long term? And so that's where I'm at with the affiliate stuff. So
Yeah. Well, cool, man. I mean, it's interesting. I mean, my hunch is whether it be just this conversation that we have right now, or that we're having right now, or whether it's various things that you've learned inside the training here in our community, is whether you choose to go in the direction of a new niche in promoting using strategies that maybe are new, like TikTok, and that you've not done before, or whether it's taking your current list, your current database that you've been selling of carpet cleaners and home service providers, and using some of the strategies that we teach here, or that you're learning by now being back in learning mode and figuring out, okay, how do I take 15 cents and turn it into $1 here? I've got some low hanging fruit. And I tend to believe that your income is in direct proportion to your ability to be creative.
Yeah.
It's to think outside of the box. And that's one of the big challenges that we have here at Legendary, is taking people who are so used to being order takers, really. And that's not to talk down to anyone. That's not to disrespect anyone. We as a human race in society are mostly trained to be order takers, mostly trained to compliantly allow others to sort of tell us what to do, to follow the rules. And being an entrepreneur and being a marketer, really, you can have success just following some simple suggestions. And you can take your income to new heights that you never even dreamed of, if you apply and sprinkle in a little creativity, and come from a different angle. Yesterday, I was talking about this guy, Ian, who was on the show a couple of months ago. And he, in terms of, what we can track, which is our own sales and what affiliates are sending to us. I mean, he's been our top affiliate now for the past week or two, because he created a video on TikTok using a little apple, and he said, here, how to make $18 an hour for Apple working from home. And the beginning of the video, he had an apple stuck on his finger, and then he throws it in the back. And it was just a creative ass video, and that doesn't mean we should all go and try to copy that. Like, sure, do whatever you want. But my point here is, it's not a one and done thing. It's not, that if I just, let me go replicate that. And too many of us are looking out there only to get that one hit wonder. And while I believe that you are only one video away from really launching your business and having a lot of initial success, at the same time, what we're trying to do here at Legendary also is unlock your inner creativity that you were born with. Yeah. And if you're around a child, and this, Joe, as dad, hashtag dad love, right? A child is creative and brilliant and is willing to try new stuff. I've got a 10-month-old son right now, and that boy will try anything. He's fearless. He's creative. He's got an abundant mindset, and over time that gets stifled a little bit. And so what we're looking to do here is not make any of us here in this community dependent on me or dependent on anybody else, but how to be free, independent thinkers that take that essentially take ashes, right? And turn it in. Well, that's a rise up from the phoenix, I'm thinking, but take a dadgum pile of shit and turn it into wonderful manure that fertilizes. And that's what a lot of us have. We just come in, we've got a head full of shit. we look at our life, we say, oh, this is a mess. We turn that mess into a message. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Turn all of our struggles into strengths. And yeah, so I mean,
and there's so many little things along my journey. Like my business is doing really well right now, and it sounds kind of like it was linear. Like I just did this, and everything just worked. But I didn't put in all of the major setbacks, and I thought I was going to fail 3 or 4 different times, and I had to step outside of the box and get creative and say things and do things that none of my competitors were doing in order to really, really make it. And I heard a quote one time, and I don't know who had said it, but it was like, a lot of people get into this entrepreneur world and they find a blueprint or a system or something like that, and they do it, and they're making some money, or it doesn't work at all. And they're like, I did everything I was supposed to do. Why am I not rich? Or why am I not blowing up?
Yeah.
And then, so it's like, you're not supposed to it's not about doing what you're supposed to do. It's doing whatever it takes. You may have to do 10 creative things before you hit that one thing that is really that unique thing that resonates with other people that will actually take off. And so I kind of think about that. It's not doing what you're supposed to do. It's doing whatever it takes. That's the true like mindset of an entrepreneur when it comes to really making it. So yeah.
Well said. I don't think I've ever heard the success formula put in such simple terms, but it is.
Yeah.
It is exactly what you just said.
Yeah.
So we've got your link up, and being the guy who's sort of an old dog in the game. I mean, not just dad life, right? I mean, you and I, we're getting up into that age to where we're turning gray, and we actually can start, talking to people like, back in the internet, back when I started, you could rank a site on the first page of Google in one day, I mean,
Yeah.
But we've got your link up so people can go follow your TikTok and learn from you as well. What would you say if somebody was watching this, maybe even somebody who's following you on TikTok, and they were consider going through the challenge, and the quality of information here, being also somebody who's been in the game for, who's seen a lot of things over the years, where would you rate us, and how would you recommend, or what would you say to somebody who might be sitting on the fence right now?
The value that you get from that challenge will save you months and thousands of dollars. I mean, to do the whole funnel thing, set up pages, get the email autoresponder connected, and do all that stuff. I had done that back in the day, and it literally took me at least a year, and I don't know, hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars of different courses and trying new softwares and this and that. So it's almost like too good to be true that you guys are selling that for $7. The information there, if you follow it and if you muddle through it and actually figure it out, is priceless. If you're going to play the online game, it is priceless.
Well, you really just have to watch the video and then follow the instructions. I mean, the getting started part really is just follow the instructions and do it.
Yeah.
When we talk about the creativity and scaling your income, that's down the road, folks. I mean, I think a lot of people's challenge really is not even that. A lot of you have the creativity that you can unlock and take your income to levels that you couldn't even imagine. But, ironically, the thing that stands in people's way is actually not that, because they never allow themselves to get to that point. It's really just getting started.
Yeah. And that stuff is so foundational for online marketing. I mean, that stuff that in that 15-day challenge, if you can master that, then it just opens up a world of opportunities. You can go all different directions and get as creative as you want, because you're going to have that solid foundation of how to do the basics. That's the freaking high school diploma right there of like online marketing. Once you get past that, you're good. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's been fun, dude. And I will follow up with you after and help you out however I can, brother. And let's keep going and growing and stay legendary and stay dad-like. I love the name on the jacket. So don't forget the haters and the employees who say that it's not cool.
Oh, I wear this thing every day. It's in all my TikTok videos too. You'll see it.
The hoodie with the name tag. I love it. All right, bro. I'll talk to you later. All right.
All right, Dave. Thanks.
Thanks. See you guys.